Rip, do you know the first law of the sea? Never place your rear end on a pirate's face. The Lego movie is coming up next.
I do not remember that quote at all.
Metalbeard, brother.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now!
Ask me about my wiener!
Would you like to have a suckle at my zipper? Like perfect 10?
Cool beans. Cool beans.
And you never once paid for drugs. Yeah, Damon.
We want a shrubbery!
Slippy, slappy, slimming, Swanson?
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly! Shooter!
Welcome back to the funniest movie ever, the movie pod that's less palm Dior and more palm to face. It's season 3, episode 2, and I'm your host, Chaps. With me, as always, is my co-host, Rip. Say hi.
Hello.
For those joining us as first-time listeners, we're glad to have you. If you enjoy the show, don't forget to hit the follow button, leave a rating if you want, or share with a friend. Now, before we get to the Lego movie, Rip, how are you? What's new? And what are you watching?
I'm good, chaps. Can you believe that they made a movie after me? The Rip.
I'm so glad you're bringing up this movie.
It's about a really ridiculously good-looking co-host of a movie podcast that...
Right, I heard about this. Yeah. It's cleaning up at all the award shows.
I actually did watch this, though. It was a lot of fun, man. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I caught it. It's on my list to talk about as well. Like I watched it last week, I think.
Okay, let's go. Let's get right into this. It's funny because everything I wrote was with the intent of not spoiling it for you, because I remember we were texting about this and you were like, oh, like my partner doesn't want to watch it. Like, fuck Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
She said,
I don't know how you guys are still together after that, but you know.
Yeah, she was like, they make the same movie over and over again. And honestly, when she first said it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of true. They kind of do. Then when I told you, I'm like, no, wait, you're right. They don't. Like, he's Matt Damon's not even in the town.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump in.
What did you just love about this movie? Like, right off the top, like, what had you hooked?
Both of them being in it together. Like this
Same.
is such a it's such an obvious hook to bring people in to watch it, but I don't care. It fully had me. Like, what's the last movie they did together?
Man, I can't even remember.
I don't even know off the top of my head. I have no idea. The last movie I saw them both in was Good Will Hunting. I don't know. I'm assuming they've done something together since.
Yeah, as per my partner, The Town.
Like, again, how fucking who would he even be?
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, who would Damon? You tell me Damon is playing Jem? Get the fuck out of here.
Imagine that.
So mad about that.
Honestly, just give me Matt Damon and Ben Affleck ripping darts, talking mad shit to each other any day. So, it's like my favorite trope when they're in a movie together. They just shit talk each other and everyone else in the room. Like, it's the best.
It's funny because my biggest critique of this movie is that Ben Affleck doesn't smoke nearly enough cigarettes.
Right. Yeah. It needs to be at least like doubled, tripled.
Like when they come out there to check on him as he's like, he's like guarding the house outside. Like there needs to be like just a pan shot downwards to see like a pile of fucking butts. You know
right.
What I mean?
Yeah. Just like so many.
I want him like fucking Ponyboy or Johnny with the cigarette pack rolled into his t-shirt sleeve.
Honestly, that coupled with the vest, like the bulletproof vest, would have been such a look.
It's a look. It goes so hard, right?
I like the premise of this movie. Like, okay, so they're like a drug laundering task force where they track down money of some kind. Yeah. None of it made any sense to me.
I could not follow
the card
it
at the beginning. It's like, this is based on true events. It's like, is it? Like, you're telling me that like the cartels are buying up blocks of neighborhoods just for one stash house?
That's more believable than half of the shit that goes down in this movie. I truly
the twists and turns were so great.
I could not follow this movie to save my life. I have no idea what was going on.
Yeah,
like,
you need like a football field length of red yarn to like track everything that's going on in this one.
Ben Affleck disappearing into the house, and the house is what? There's like the cartel guy just chilling there, and he just lets him go, and it's not a big deal at all. And we're all just kind of like, oh yeah, like that makes sense.
And then they're working together.
Yeah,
like, they're on the same side randomly. It's like, that wasn't us that hit you. It's like, okay.
I want to say it's like such a waste of them being together, and also Kyle Chandler, because Kyle Chandler fucking slaps too.
I love his, like, Kyle Chandler has like entered, like, now anytime he shows up and stuff, he just looks like he's been through it.
He's so
You know,
exhausted all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Like almost a waste of them, because like I guess I kind of wanted more, but at the same time, like I'm not hungry. It filled me.
I'm glad that they chose people like Steven Yeun and Kyle Chandler to like round out the cast, because like this is something that I think that like 90s and early 2000s movies did a really good job of, where the supporting roles were like filled by like pretty respected actors, and it kind of like adds a level to the movie. So like you could have just had fucking Joe Blow anybody playing these two roles, but like the fact that it's Kyle Chandler like just adds something for me. It's like, okay, I can buy in a bit more.
100%. Also, like he was a good cop in Wolf of Wall Street. Like I think he fit right in. Yeah, he fit the vibe.
He's so funny. Yeah, it's great.
I mean, personally, like I think he fit the vibe, but he doesn't fit it the same way as Damon and Affleck. You know what I mean? Like I almost wonder, we're talking to town, like how much better would John Hamm have been in that role?
Like in the Rip?
Yeah, like in Kyle Chandler's role. No,
I don't see. John Hamm's a different kind of like squirmy, ratty guy. Like Kyle Chandler being the like playing, he's almost playing like against his typecast. He's always cast as like a good guy. Like him being like a bit of a villain in this is like a pretty cool turn for him. I like.
Okay, you know what? I take it back, because now you say that, like I agree, right? Like if it was John Hamm, the like quote unquote twist wouldn't be like a twist. You'd be like, oh, obviously it's fucking John Hamm, right?
I also just wouldn't feel like I don't know. John Hamm's not like menacing in the same way that Kyle Chandler can be. Like I'm a bit afraid of Kyle Chandler. Like he seems like a loose cannon in this, like John Hamm doesn't pull off loose cannon. Like he looks like he's just going to shoot Steven Yeun's character in the face and be on his way with all the money.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I would watch that too, though. That would be fun.
Yep.
Shoot people in the face, smoking darts, and I don't know, going after the cartel. It's got everything I want. This is a big cherry Coke, large popcorn movie.
Oh yeah.
And I'm actually pissed it didn't come to theaters, because I would have went.
I would have loved to see this in theaters. I can see this becoming a very good like afternoon on the couch movie, where you're just like you got a couple hours, toss something on, and you just kind of in and out of a couch nap. When you wake up, they're teaming up with the cartel, and they're shooting down they're chasing the guys through the neighborhood. Like
this is like, I agree. This is like a perfect B tier movie, where you have like your A tiers, which is like Heat, right? Like The Town, like we mentioned. Then you have your B tier, where you get movies like this, like Den of Thieves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
SWAT will always have a place in my heart. That movie's so fucking stupid, but so good.
What's really funny about this movie is like, did you see any of the press that came out afterwards?
No.
About like, I think Damon was on Vanity Fair or something like that, and talking about how, and I don't know if this is a true quote or just something like the internet trolls are pandering all over Reddit and whatnot, but he was saying that Netflix requires you to repeat the plot of your movie like 17 times. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, and I can see Netflix doing that, but I just watched The Rip and I couldn't follow that fucking thing. Like depended on like
should have been 18,
the twists
bro.
and turns. Like it was so crazy. It was like, I understand that you guys are here for the money, but like other than that, I'm like, I am completely lost. I have no idea. If you're gonna steal it, if Ben Affleck's gonna steal it, not a clue.
Like Damon walking through the whole thing, like with flashbacks and everything, I'm still like completely lost. No idea.
Yeah. I love a good like, and that's when I knew that you would go to her and you'd be listening at the like a classic, just like
sure.
So good.
What
else did you catch?
You're gonna make fun of me. I watched the new Tron Ares. Did you have any interest in seeing this?
I have interest in Tron, but then Jared Leto shows his face, and I'm just like, like why does Hollywood keep trying to make Jared Leto happen?
The second one like holds such a special place in my heart. I don't know if you feel the same way. Like
I love the second one. It's great.
It's so much fun. Like the whole Daft Punk like soundtrack is incredible. It's such a treat for the eyes and ears that I was a little curious. I honestly considered seeing this in theaters despite Leto, because like I said, the last one was just so much fun.
I agree, and like what I really love about the last one too is who do you have as the main guy? It's the guy from Friday Night Lights, Don Billingsley. Like that kid is the lead in it, right?
Which is so funny because for some reason I always think it's Chris Pine. I don't know why. Do you suffer from this too, or is it just me?
No, I don't suffer from Chris Pine.
Like, did it come out during like the Chris Pine like stardom, like maybe around the first couple Star Treks?
Yeah, he would have. I don't know. That's an interesting dilemma you face with him.
I don't know, man. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't deter from the movie at all. Like if it's Chris Pine or Don Billingsley, like I don't care.
It's funny. We don't even know his name.
He's Don Billingsley. Hold on to the football, bro.
It's true.
Anyway, like no Daft Punk this time around. That's fine. Because like Nine Inch Nails is a pretty solid alternative. Like you and I, we both love Trent Reznor. Like Trent Reznor never misses. The Social Network score, still my all-time favorite score in any movie. That said,
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, that said, honestly, I was a little let down. I don't know. I feel like when I say that, I feel like the Nine Inch Nailers are going to come for me.
Oh, so you're let down with the music?
Well, I mean,
specifically, or just
it's
the movie
hard to
as a
be
whole?
let down with the movie because the movie we all know is going to be fucking garbage, right? Like,
right,
I don't. Typically, I try
you
to
were
find
hoping
something.
the saving grace would be the music.
I really was hoping so, but like,
yeah.
You know, I try not to say like bad stuff about movies because again, like everybody's being entertained in some way usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this was just like so soulless that like I found not only was I bored, but like the music and the visuals just couldn't save it for me.
Right. There's nothing to really hang on to. Nothing to wrap your arms around at all. Yeah.
No.
That's really too bad to me.
It's a shame. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame. Honestly, though, I kind of saw it going that way as soon as you see Jared Leto's in it, and it's like, okay, like I don't know.
His part is so nothing in it too. Like he plays like a, I don't know.
He's like a program, right?
Yeah, right. So I mean, his whole shtick is like being a program, like being like a robot.
And when he
so it's like
when he dies, he like comes back, right?
Yeah. So I mean, like, what's the acting challenge here? I guess what it got made because he.
What's the acting challenge?
Well, yeah, like fucking I could do
What's
this
the
role.
acting challenge of Tron Ares? I love that.
Does not compute. Hire me.
1001.
You're feeling silly today,
Yeah.
What else have you been watching?
Okay, so we covered the Rip. My partner and I checked out the His and Hers limited series on Netflix.
Okay.
That's got John Barenthal and Tessa Thompson in what is a very, very messy but dramatic murder mystery thriller. I don't know if this interests you at all.
I'm hanging on. Hanging on to see.
Honestly, like as a whole, it was a fine series. I'm glad we watched it, but you know, it's got like the first 2 episodes are really rocking, really good. And then the next couple kind of drag. And then the last one, you know, it does a good job of like having a decent ending. But it plays into one of those tropes that I find mystery shows and movies will do. That is like, you could never have guessed who the killer was going to be.
They Scooby-Dooed it.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh
but
my
like,
God.
They did and they didn't because like there's no way you would have guessed who the killer was going to be. But then when they tell you, it all makes sense. In a way,
They
like,
fucking Scooby-Dooed you.
yeah, a little bit. I guess so. I guess they did Scooby-Doo me a little bit, but like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. John Barenthal, Tessa Thompson, fantastic in it. It was good. It's only 6 episodes, 40-minute episodes, so it's like perfect watch kind of thing. Like,
okay,
you didn't really have to pay too much attention. Like,
sorry, this is a limited series.
Yeah.
Are they gonna make a season 2 out of it? Like.
No, it's a limited series.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's
We're calling it
done.
a limited series, but they fucking do this all the time. They call something a limited series, and then like a lot of people like it, so they go back and make a season 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one's like a one and done.
I hope so.
It seems like.
I'm not enjoying prestige TV. Like we are in the era of like prestige TV, and like I'm not enjoying it for 2 reasons. One, like it's shifting focus away from movies. Right? Like we're not getting like any like mid-budget movies anymore, really. They just become streamers that, you know, get churned out like.
Yeah.
Like hear me out. What's the new one that just came out on Prime with what is it? Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa.
Dude, I want to watch that one.
I know, see, so do I.
saw the
So
card
I'm like,
for
I'm
it.
going
I wanna
against
check
my
this
own
out.
point. But I'm going to stand by it anyway. Number 2 is I'm so done with there only being like 6-7 episodes per season for shows. Like I'm so annoyed by this.
See, this is funny. I have a differing opinion of this. Like I don't mind the 6-episode season of a show.
Really?
Mainly because Slow Horses, the Apple TV spy thriller show, does this. And it comes out with a new season, like almost, it comes out like how Survivor has like 2 seasons a year almost. Like it does it like that because it's doing 6 episodes. They can be out on air all the time.
Yeah, but the
so
alternative,
I'm not waiting 3 years in between seasons.
The alternative would just be like 20 episodes up front.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah.
I kind of miss sitcoms. I don't know.
That also just seems like a lot. You know, like when I think about watching 20 episodes of something, then I mean, who am I to say that having watched 189 episodes of Dragon Ball Z multiple times?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like I'm biased because what's going on in my life. Like right now, you know, like before our bed or something, like I'll throw on like a half-hour episode of King of Queens, right? And I'm just like, I miss this era where, you know, we had like funny sitcoms with unlimited seasons and TV episodes, and it's just like we don't get that anymore.
Yeah, the sitcom is kind of gone. You know, like it's like I can't even name one that I would be interested in. I mean, we keep rewatching Schitt's Creek because it's fucking amazing. Like,
yeah, I mean that was like the last great one that I can remember anyway.
Mm-hmm. The other thing I watched this week was Zodiac. I got inspired by the Rewatchables pod. Those guys talked about it, and I was like, I got to watch this movie again. And it's such a fun, not such a fun movie, but like David Fincher movies are a good time. Like every one of his movies is a banger, and this one especially has kind of really grown on me.
It's incredible.
He just has like such a meticulous amount of craft that goes into every damn shot. Like if you're not paying attention to what's like happening right in front of you, you could see something interesting in the background. Then the music on top of that is like so damn good, and that's all before you even get to the performances from Ruffalo and Gyllenhaal and Downey. Like,
yeah, when Gyllenhaal goes to the guy's house and he's asking him about the posters, and the guy goes, "I make all the posters myself." Yeah. My skin like crawled.
It's such a terrifying feeling.
No, you're yelling at the TV. Get the fuck out of there!
Yeah, leave now. I like the Fincher movies. I mean, the way he creates that air of terror, like that atmosphere of terror, like. Man, like, and also like the subject matter as well is like also just super freaky.
Oh man, I mean, I can put it this way: I've only seen that movie once in my life, and like, I feel like I have a vivid memory of the entire movie. Like, it sticks with you, right?
Yeah, it does. I would suggest rewatching it because it is a really good rewatch. Like, I don't know, it moves well. The performances are interesting and great, and then the whole mystery of it all too is like they never found him, they never caught him. Like that's just is like, come on. Like, alrighty, let's take a quick break, and when we're back, we're diving into the Lego Movie.
Good morning, apartment. Ready to start the day. Jumping jacks, hit 'em. 1, 2, 3. I am so pumped up. Yes, overpriced coffee.
That's $37.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love this song.
It's cool when we're part of the team. Everything is awesome.
No, guys, wait up. Where am I?
Come with me if you want to not die.
What is happening?
You're the special, and the prophecy states that you're the most important person in the universe. That's you, right?
Yes, that's me.
Relax, everybody. I'm here.
Batman? Awesome!
Who are you here to see?
I'm here to see your butt.
Oh my gosh!
Pow. Wham. First try.
My fellow master builders.
Hello.
Lord Business plans to end the world as we know it. There is yet one hope. The special has arisen.
I know what you're thinking. He is the least qualified person to lead us. And you are right.
A house divided against itself would be better than this.
Abraham Lincoln! I'm not the special. I'm just a regular, normal guy.
And we're back. Let's cover the George format of the day. We're going to cover the details of the movie, discuss the movie at large, do some funniest scenes, and then cover the MVC, that's most valuable comedian. Alrighty, you ready, Rip?
Let's go.
This movie comes out in 2014. It had a budget of 80 million, a box office of 470 million worldwide. Kind of across the board, everyone loved it. Rotten Tomatoes score 96 from the critics, 87 from the audience. On Letterboxd, 3.8 stars average. IMDb, it's got a 7.7. I think people like the Lego Movie. I think it's kind of safe to say that. And I think there's a big reason why. It's written and directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. And honestly, I just feel like these two guys don't miss. We've already talked about them on the pod before with 22 Jump Street and obviously 21 Jump Street. They're also known for the Spider-Verse movies, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They're involved with Mitchell's vs. the Machines, Cocaine Bear, Clone High, so much more. Rip, what's your opinion of this duo? Were you aware of how many things like they're just a part of in some sort of way, like producing, writing, whatever?
Oh, hell yeah. I love these guys, man. Like, they're some of my favorite working filmmakers right now. Like, so many classics. Like, you just rifled off half of my list here. I said, their early days creating Clone High, the Jump Street movies, Spider-Verse. They're directing Project Hail Mary, which I just learned. Read that on my honeymoon. Super excited for that. These guys draw me to their movies like the same way, I guess, like your big Hollywood stars used to put asses in seats.
Right.
That's like the best like comparison that I can make.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, hell yeah. I definitely knew that they were behind this.
No, that's totally fair. I love that you knew that they're behind this, but I remember we were talking a little bit and I kind of want to just get a feeling like you had never seen this before. Like this was your first watch, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So what happened? How'd you miss
man.
it? Where did
it's always been a major blind spot for me. And like, truthfully, like I have always wanted to watch it because I know it's Lord and Miller.
Right.
I remember the hype around it. I honestly, I have no idea why I didn't see it at the time. And since then, it's like, it's been on my list. I've just never gotten around to it.
Well, I'm glad we gave you that chance to get around to it. I already mentioned off the top that this is a 2014 movie. That year also gave us some movies like Grand Budapest Hotel, The Third Night at the Museum, Neighbors, A Million Ways to Die, Kingsman: The Secret Service, The Interview, and a Rip and Chaps fave, Whiplash. So it was a pretty good year for movies, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy you say this is 2014 because again, that means I've been telling myself for 12 years, like I'm gonna watch this movie, and I just
you just haven't gotten around to it. Well, it's interesting. Like I remember I was in college at the time, and I 100% saw it in theaters, and like this movie was a thing. It had a moment. Like,
oh yeah,
it was. I think this is pre like Reels and TikTok being like super in your face and whatnot, but everyone was singing "Everything Is Awesome." Will Arnett's Batman was like a fan favorite character. I mean, that's why they ended up doing a Lego Batman movie. I just really remember like enjoying it at the time it came out, and then I never watched it again. Which is it just never found its way into my like rotation of movies that I just like constantly rewatch all the time. And I don't know why that is.
I have to think that if this was like on Netflix, this would have been like in your rotation, in everybody's rotation at some point. But I want to say like maybe that's why I haven't seen it up until now, is because it hasn't been on anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I haven't tracked its trajectory over the years of where it was streaming and when.
I just assumed it would have been in my face at some point,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This is a jam-packed hour 45 of a movie. Like it's one of those ones where there's something interesting happening in literally every scene. So if you look away for too long, you've missed 7 jokes. It's a really jokes per minute. It's got that big time kids movie, trope at play, like with the whole, you got to have something happening all the time to keep the attention spans in line. I think my favorite part though overall is just how damn charming it is.
Yeah.
Like the entire Lego world, the way the characters move, it's all infused with like this childlike sense of play, and the commitment to the Lego of it all like really makes this movie work for me. So like, how about you? Like without giving too much away at a high level, like what did you think of it on your first watch?
It's a ton of fun. It's funny now because I'm surprised that it came out in 2014 because like it has all of the randomness of like that era. Do you know what I mean?
Does,
like,
right?
Where things just happen because they happen, and that's funny. And you know what? We don't get that as much anymore. So kind of going back and like reliving that era, it was a lot of fun. I laughed at things I probably wouldn't laugh at now,
that's really good. I like that. It does have like a little bit of like Simpsons mentality too, where some of the jokes are like, they're almost too clever.
Like they're layered. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so layered, and then like it's also very like it's got a lot of satire in it as well. Like, there's a whole lot of like, themes of like overconsumption and like bad corporations and stuff like that.
No, for sure.
It's a really interesting movie for 2014.
And like I genuinely enjoy these kinds of like wholesome movies, that are just chalked with like little laughs, but like you said it already, there's so much charm. And yeah, they pull out all of the possible IP that they can, but it works. So like you kind of overlook that flex.
It's such like a classic Lord and Miller move of like, yeah, we got more money, so we're just going to do the same thing. But it's like, no, they're just like, yeah, we have all the IP in the world, so of course Star Wars is showing up, of course Superman's showing up. Like,
yeah,
these people are obviously going to be in this movie. Before we dive into the movie itself, I want to talk a little bit about the cast. Pretty much every single person who was in Hollywood in 2014 is in this movie. The big names are, we've got Chris Pratt as Emmett, Will Ferrell voices Lord Business, Will Arnett plays Batman, Elizabeth Banks is Wild Style, Alison Brie is Unikitty, Anthony Daniels reprises his role as C-3PO, which is really funny. Charlie Day plays Benny the Space Guy. Morgan Freeman is Vitruvius. Jonah Hill shows up as Green Lantern. Keegan-Michael Key is a foreman on the construction site. Like, almost every single person is in this. I almost missed Liam Neeson as bad cop, good cop, and paw cop voice, which is just incredible. Like, the range on that guy, like, give him an Oscar for this role. What do you think about the cast? Were there any cameos that you picked up on? Like, oh my God, that's what's his face.
So I always wonder when it comes to things like this. This cast, it's so funny. We said Zoolander was probably the most stacked cast we've done. This is a stacked cast.
Yeah.
This cast is so stacked that I do wonder, do Lord and Miller like just offer up a sheet of characters to like their friends and say like, oh, who do you want to be? Or like, do you think there's actual thought behind who is going to play who? You know what I mean? Like, are they sitting there and they're like, Jonah Hill would be such a funny Green Lantern? Or do they list a bunch of side characters and just kind of circulate it and be like, hey guys, like have your choice?
I feel like it's a bit of both, where they probably think about who's going to make the role funnier and like what can we do within the whole like meta-ness of the role. Like, so you mentioned Jonah Hill as Green Lantern. We get a really great like ongoing bit of Superman played by Channing Tatum and Green Lantern played by Jonah Hill, and Superman hates him, like wants nothing to do with Green Lantern. And so I think they purposely picked those guys because, they've worked with them before. And it's like, it'll be really funny if you guys like hate each other in this.
That's funny. I didn't realize Tatum was Superman. That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, right.
That's really good.
It's really funny. And like just so many people show up throughout this, like Jake Johnson, Will Forte, Dave Franco is in this. Nick Offerman plays Metalbeard. Again, it's just a crazy stacked cast. Quickly before we jump into the movie, I want to talk a bit about the animation and the Lego of it all. Just quickly, what were your thoughts on like how the movie looked? Like just its aesthetic.
Oh, it's great. And you know what? Like the mechanics are quickly explained and demonstrated by just like having something so simple as like Emmett comb his hair, right? Or like him in the shower, him flipping through like various outfits. Like he's the surgeon, the dinosaur. Finally, he's in the construction outfit. Like it's just like, it's a fantastic play on Lego itself. And it's just excellent world building, man. It's so good.
It's perfect. I love when he's reading the book, like just the way things, it doesn't have any pages, but the pages keep turning.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
like
so good.
And like you can see like the back of it is just like I don't know, like if you were to press it into like a Lego tile, it would stick. Like, so you could see the indentations and all that stuff. So I did a little bit of digging and just wanted like get a sense of like how this movie was made. Cause it does really do that stop motion sort of aesthetic really well. Like, but it's not exactly stop motion. So on the Lego website, they have an article kind of explaining what went into making this movie. And there's some really interesting stuff here. So firstly, everything that you see in the film is like 100% Lego bricks. The various cities, the planets, the galaxies, vehicles, all that stuff. It's designed from scratch in a way that followed what they call the rules of real life Lego pieces. So like there's no like weird bending. There's no like illegal building moves, which I've heard a little bit about on Lego TikTok.
And you know what? I think that's what I like the most about it too, is like it sticks to the material, right? Like it's not trying to cheat you at all. Like it truly feels like somebody is literally going and building everything and like, like like you said, like stop motion, right? Like when he's combing his hair, it's like, oh, they stopped. He moved his hair. Like it all just works.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's like what they did is they kind of digitized all these Lego pieces, and what I think Chris Miller said it. What they really wanted is that so if you froze any single frame in the movie, theoretically you could build that frame with Lego yourself at home.
Oh, that's really cool.
Which is like such a like very interesting tidbit, and like I don't know, there's the commitment to that level of craft. Like you could really see it, like you said, come through in this movie. And I think it also just like it adds to the child like sense of play of it all. It literally feels like sometimes, I mean, it gets revealed at the end, but it feels like there's just a kid moving these toys around, but you can't see his hand, right?
Yeah.
And it's so cool that way.
You had a lot of fun with this one, eh?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hadn't seen it in a while, so it was a fun movie to revisit and just like, you know, check it out again after a couple, like almost over a decade, basically.
I mean, you've always been a Lego guy too, right? See, like that's my other blind spot. Is like I wasn't really a big Lego guy. Like I was more of a Hot Wheels kid. That's
fair. I have a Lego DeLorean on the bookcase behind me. Like my partner bought me that for Christmas one year, the set, and I remember I tried to like milk the experience of like building it, but I was also just like having too much fun building Lego that I built it like super fast.
Aw.
All right, let's set the stage of this movie. We'll dive into sort of the first 20 to 25 minutes of it. At the very beginning, we learn of this internal struggle between Lord Business, voiced by Will Ferrell, and a master builder named Vitruvius, voiced by Morgan Freeman. Lord Business is after the Craggle, so he can stop the master builders from constantly changing the brick world that they all live in. Vitruvius tells us of a bit of a prophecy about the Special, who will find the piece of resistance and save the world. That sounds like 40 minutes of exposition, but that was like the first 4 seconds of the movie.
It's so simple too. It's like a classic like Chosen One story. It totally works.
Right. Okay, so after we learn about Lord Business and the Craggle, we skip forward 8.5 years later to meet Emmett, who is basically the most average Lego person ever. And, you know, after a long day of singing at work, he stumbles into this whole battle of good and evil that's been set up when Wildstyle shows up at his construction site. Emmett obviously falls for Wildstyle immediately and also falls down a hole, which leads him to find the piece of resistance, just like the prophecy stated. Before we go any further, I want to get a temperature check from you. In these opening moments, what are you thinking? Like, this has been 5 minutes. Is the premise working for you? Is there any funny things you want to touch on before we move on?
Everything is awesome. Is a bop. Let's just get that out of the way now. Absolute bop.
Had you heard that song like at all?
No.
Really? You didn't even like permeate your sphere back in 2014?
I don't know how I missed it, but yeah, I sat there and I had a blast. The same way I'm having a blast right now with that K-pop Demon Hunter song.
Oh, dude. Have you even watched that yet?
I haven't. It's on my list. I'll get around to it.
You gotta watch it.
I guess in 12 years I'll get around to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Having never seen this and honestly having no idea what I was getting myself into, dude, like I could not have had more fun with this movie. Like the world building is incredible. It's so creative. Like the glimpses that we just see of the city, you know, driving the car around, like the monorail, the parking sequence and dry cleaning. Like it's just, it's all so well done.
We didn't even like touching on a bit of the stuff in the beginning, the Craggle, just the idea that is just like, it's crazy glue. Obviously it's crazy glue. We know what it is, but I just love the kid thing to do is, since some of the words are smudged out, I'm just going to call it Craggle because that's, you know.
It's brilliant. It's so good, dude. The construction workers using instructions to build is so fitting and hilarious.
Which one of them says, let's build it like it never needed instructions, boys. Let's go. Like just some of the lines that you have throughout this like opening sequence is great. Vitruvius saying all of this is true because it rhymes is just like, I feel like it's poking fun at just like ridiculousness of like fairy tales a little bit, and it's great. One thing I did want to call out, I wanted to get your thoughts on is, would you watch Where's My Pants?
Okay, so I was gonna save this comment for the end, but let's have this discussion now. Where's my pants? First of all, yes. But it reminded me so much of Ow My Balls. You know, did you get that too?
Yeah, it's very much like that, man. Oh,
So I mean,
much...
I have to think like Lord and Miller are big Mike Judge fans because I get so much like Idiocracy vibes from this movie. Like Emmett is literally Luke Wilson wandering around, right? Like
yes, 100%.
The most average dude ever. Like, ow, my balls. Where's my pants?
You can also see like there's also threads of like The Matrix and Lord of the Rings in this. Like, you know, there's the whole like Emmett's going to be the special, and like that means he's, you know, he's going to be the one. And then there's the whole like, no, now we need to get the piece of resistance to the thing, and that's like the fellowship. There's also like it's very Simpsons-esque in a lot of ways, and there's one joke in particular that I absolutely loved in this opening sequence. It's right before Emmett falls down the massive hole, and he goes, I think I just heard a swoosh. That's very, to me, hello, that sounded like a pig falling over. You know, like just
so good. It's one of my favorite jokes.
It's got that kind of humor all throughout the movie, and I think it works on a lot of different levels.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Moving along, we meet one of my favorite characters for the first time. It's good cop, bad cop, voiced by Liam Neeson. He's captured Emmett and brought him before Lord Business so we can get another expo dump where Lord Business tells Emmett, you know, the entire plan to freeze the world with the Craggle. He shows off his collection of relics. And then he also shows Emmett a snapshot of just how little everyone around him thinks of him, which is a pretty sad moment for Emmett.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's awful. This movie kind of does it over and over again, like the exposition dumps, and I don't fault it at all because it's a kid's movie at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. I was just going to say,
keep restating the plot.
Yeah.
But what I do like about it is that they keep it interesting each time that they do it. You know, so this time you got LB, he's like, yeah, that's Lord Business, by the way. He's dropping like facts about these like relics to Emmett, you know, and you got good cop, bad cop there to like, you know, lighten everything. And I want to get your opinions on bad cop, to be honest, right away. What are you thinking about him?
It's so good. Liam Neeson is perfect casting for this.
It's amazing.
And like you said, like I'm never gonna fault a kid's movie for expo dumps. Like that's totally fine.
Right. Yeah.
Also, I could just listen to Will Ferrell as Lord Business just rant and ramble the entire movie. He knocks it out of the park. The casting is so good in this movie.
It's so on spot. I really love that. We get a really fun cameo here from Dave Franco. I can't remember exactly what he says, but he plays one of the construction workers, and so does Jake Johnson. Where they're like looking at him, I was like, oh, so when you hear the name Emmett, like what happens? And he's like, Emmett, that guy. No, we don't like him. It's just Dave Franco. And then there's this is where some of the satire comes into play that I was mentioning. Emmett's kind of listing off all the stuff that President Business's company is responsible for.
Yeah.
And he's like music, dairy products, coffee, TV shows, surveillance systems, all history books, voting machines. And he's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, there's a lot of layered jokes in it for a kid's movie. And it's nice that they went this direction instead of like the alternate route that most kids' movies go where they put like sexual innuendos in it for the parents. And it's just kind of like weird.
You don't need any of that here. Like, I think this is like, because Lego is so, you know, ubiquitous that like everyone's fucking played with Lego before.
Yeah.
Every single like the whole family's played with Lego. So everyone can kind of relate to it in a way, right? Some of my favorite bits though are just like when you have the real world items in the Lego world, and what Lord Business is, he's talking about the Band-Aid. He's like, yeah, this is the Band-Aid, like the way he's pronouncing the words. It's so funny.
Little things like that. They don't go unnoticed. They're appreciated.
No, they don't. And again, like this is one of those like you look away for a second, you're gonna miss a funny line somewhere. So what ends up happening is Wild Sal breaks in, rescues Emmett, and what follows is kind of like our first of like kind of many chase scenes. They do kind of get a little bit repetitive in times, but you know, there's something so special about watching these chase scenes come to life, and this sort of like, I don't know, the copper choppers shooting lasers at Emmett and Wild Sal on a motorcycle, and they're actual physical lasers because that's how Lego sets work, and it's like it's just
like
perfect.
The gunfights are so funny, dude. Like the little lasers that I immediately noticed and laughed. Like it's all so good, dude. The chase is super cool too. Like we even get a bit of a POV, I think, while like he's driving. Excellent use. Like it's directed so well, man. And there's
it's just
good bits like sprinkled in too, man. Like
exactly, yeah.
Wild Style being like, oh, like my name's Wild Style. What are you, a DJ? Like that's funny.
Yeah. I love when she first breaks in to save him from Lord Business. She goes, "Come with me if you want to not die," and it's just like it's like, yeah, that's a really shitty Terminator joke, but it works for me.
Yeah, right.
We also get like a really cool glimpse of like what a master builder is in this moment, because Wild Style is kind of building the bike that they escape on, and she's seeing the Lego codes.
Yeah,
like these are actual codes you can go look up on the Lego store website, and it will direct you to that brick. Like these are so painstakingly recreated. It's just great. A couple other parts in this chase sequence that I really like. Bad Cop releasing the copper choppers. Emmett screaming, "I want to go home," only to crash into his own home, to be like, "That's not what I meant," that kind of thing. But my favorite part about this this chase sequence is they end up breaking through some worldly barrier and into a Wild West land, and Bad Cop can't continue following them. And he's just losing his shit on a chair, and he's just like kicking it. And then one of his little robot guys runs away, and he hucks the chair at him.
He does.
And it's like up in the air for like 5 seconds before it finally falls and just hits the robot. And it's just priceless, man. There's something
so
about
good.
Lego pieces getting hit together just is inherently funny for some reason. I don't know why.
It's so funny. And then the cut to Emmett, just like what I think he's face down in the dirt at this point. He's still screaming away. Like, you know me, I love dragging a bit on.
It's so perfect. And then there's another little bit once they land in the Wild West world. There's like a merchant who's holding those like giant, like those Lego turkey things. Yeah. And he's just going, "Anyone want a giant turkey leg?" And some guy just goes, "Any idea what those can do to your colon?" Like, oh, that's great. Okay. The next sequence I want to call out because it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little messed up in my opinion. LB, Lord Business, ends up gluing Bad Cop's family to show him like, hey, this is what's going to happen if you don't catch Emmett. Like, if you don't catch Emmett, I'm going to glue you and all the people you care about. It's kind of messed up, right?
It's really dark. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to go through with it. I just kind of thought that like the threat would be made and we would like cut away. But no, we did it. We went through the whole scene.
You go through the whole scene, and then not only that, Lord Business doubles down and decides to remove Good Cop from Good Cop, Bad Cop's face.
Embracing the face? That's fucking twisted, man, for a kid's movie. Holy shit.
But I love, again, this goes back to some of the genius of the movie. Lord Business goes, "Bring me the Q-tip and polish remover of Nail."
Yeah.
It's really great. So now we've kind of moved squarely into sort of the middle section of the movie, the fun and games of it all. After we're safely away, we're introduced to that concept of the multiple worlds. We've seen sort of, there's Wild West land. Wild Style is introducing Emmett to all the other places that exist. She takes him and the piece of resistance to Vitruvius, and of course, Bad Cop tracks them down yet again, and they make another break for it from the saloon. There's a ton of funny stuff that happens here. We get some good moments of Emmett in the Wild West, and then, of course, we get intro to Lego Batman at the same time. I absolutely love Will Arnett as Lego Batman. What's your opinion on him?
Oh, dude, he's the perfect Batman. Like, I love this iteration so much. Like, just a total asshole, but in the most fun way possible.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, immediately they get him to go, "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
Like, immediately.
I was wondering if you picked up on that too.
It's so great.
The Wild West too. It's so much fun, man. Like, we instantly get a saloon because nothing says like Wild West like a saloon.
No, you can't. You can't.
And we walk in and there's a bar fight happening, which again, nothing else says Wild West like a saloon, and a bar fight in the saloon.
100%. And I love Wild Styles telling Emmett to like blend in, and he like obviously can't. He obviously can't. And so she's like, "Okay, maybe just like don't talk, act like a stool." And he comes back in the door, he's like, "Howdy, come sit on me. I'm a stool." And Wild Styles like, "Stools don't talk."
She's right.
I know, it's so good. But it's so good, man.
That's a good bit.
Yeah. As they're like running away from Bad Cop and all his goons, Batman is fighting Bad Cop and all the goons, and he goes, "You big dumb baby, your car is now a baby carriage." Like, he rebuilds his car into a baby carriage. I could watch like I'm probably gonna rewatch Lego Batman tonight. like just talking about him. He's so funny. Like they get into the bat jet and he's like, yeah, I just had some woofers installed. I call them my dogs. Can you hear those things bark?
Yeah. That caught me too. It's so funny. Is Green Lantern in the Lego Batman movie?
I can't remember if he is. I know the Joker's in it, obviously.
Yeah. But like, do we get cameos from anybody else?
It's been, again, it's like, I think I saw the Lego Batman immediately when it came out and then haven't seen it since.
Fair enough.
Like it was, I remember it being a really, really good movie.
Nice.
Like it was a lot of fun. Okay. This chase sequence brings us to the secret meeting of master builders in Cloud Cuckoo Land, because of course, and with it, we get all sorts of great cameos. Emmett is supposed to give all the master builders a rousing speech and to tell them what his ultimate plan for saving the world is going to be. Before we move on, let's just chat about the introduction of some of these new master builders. You've got Soups, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Gandalf, Dumbledore, Metalbeard, Statue of Liberty, Abraham Lincoln, 1980s something spaceman, and so many more. Like, where do you even start?
They're all so good, but my favorite is still he's going, we got Milhouse, Michelangelo, and Michelangelo. Fucking Milhouse. Honestly, that sent me.
It's so good, man. There's one really great cutaway too, like where during Emmett's like terrible speech. I don't know who they cut to, but it's just some guy who goes rubbish about his plan, and
Will Forte as Abraham Lincoln also made me laugh. Like, what a fit.
That's a good one. We already touched on the Green Lantern being Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum being Soups, but the whole ongoing gag with those two, like Superman wants nothing to do with them.
It's so good. It's such a good side bit.
He's like, hey, Superman, do you want to sit together? He's like, no, actually, I have to return to Krypton. Another great one is eventually Metalbeard breaks through the wall and he's like, hears Emmett's speech and he's like, oh, you
can't even get through it.
This line's so stupid. He goes, wiping your bum with a hook for a hand is really hard. This is impossible.
Yeah, I remember
the best line of the movie.
I remember hearing that and thinking, what the fuck did he just say that? I don't know how that one got in. Like, to me, that's the most like problematic line in the movie.
It's the best. It's so fucking funny, man.
Like, problematic, maybe not the right. I don't even know what the right word is. Inappropriate.
It's just like, it's inappropriate for the target audience, I think. But you know,
just like it doesn't fit the vibe at all.
It does and it doesn't, because then you realize that's Nick Offerman doing the voice of Metalbeard, and it just gets instantly better.
Sure.
Naturally, Bad Cop shows up again, and we break into another big fight, into a car chase sequence. What I really love is the way that they've woven jokes into these moments. Like, we've kind of touched on it before, but this one has some really great, funny lines in and amongst this massive set piece that's kind of going on. It keeps things loose and helps with a bit of that repetitiveness of the plotting. By now, we think maybe the recurring run-in from Bad Cop is getting old. But I want to ask how you're feeling. Do you think another chase scene is warranted? Is it working for you? Did any special things from the scene stand out to you?
Yeah, actually, I really disagree with you that it's getting old. Like, I actually don't mind at all.
Okay, yeah, no, totally.
Like, despite having multiple chase scenes, like, we get them across different terrain, which I think is what like kind of keeps it fresh. Like, for example, like this one results in them like going into water, which I think is like such a fun backdrop. Just the way the bricks just like fly in the air, I guess.
And the way they crest for waves, like
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, like the way they crest is so fun. We also get one of my favorite bits of the movie here, and I'm pretty sure like you've probably got this one written down too. You know what I'm gonna say, right? It's the cops blowing up the Batmobile.
Yeah, I have that one.
And then Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
I love it. Batman's like, to the Batmobile, it gets blown up. Dang it. To the invisible jet, it gets blown up. Dang it.
Just the cop car just like turns ever so slightly to blow up the jet.
We haven't touched on this yet, but we should briefly talk about the sound effects in this movie. Because a lot of the flying and whatnot it seems to just be a guy going beep 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 beep. Like it's just some dude in a booth somewhere, like going like
It's like when you see those YouTube videos of like somebody like rubbing a balloon to make a certain sound or something. It's like that guy. He's just in a room with a bunch of objects doing it himself.
Yeah, there's a part, I think it might be in the Wild West land or coming up, where there's a bunch of pigs, and instead of the pigs making like pig noises, they're just literally saying oink, 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 oink. And again, it plays into the whole, like, yes, it's a kid playing with these Lego toys. You know what I mean? Like, it's all for that.
Yeah, there's a method to the madness here for sure.
Exactly. And to back up a bit, like, I don't think, like, this isn't getting old for me. I was kind of maybe like trying to see if that maybe got repetitive for you, but I'm glad to hear it didn't. Like, I'm really glad to hear that you're enjoying all the chase scenes.
It's too late. You said it's getting old. That's the listeners are going to hold you to that.
I said it might be getting old for some people, not for me. There's a really great bit though when Bad Cop first shows up. A golf ball slams through like the building, and Soups goes, "Oh no, it's the orb of Titleist."
Missed opportunity to have a Kramer Lego and just be like, "Oh, is that a Titleist?"
Yeah, that's a good one. You kind of mentioned it. Our crew of Wild Style, Vitruvius, Batman, Unikitty, and Emmett escape by building a sub. It's too bad because, they didn't work together, so the sub doesn't hold together and it blows up. The only thing to survive is Emmett's double-decker couch.
I don't know how we're just getting to the couch now.
I think I might have breezed past the part where Vitruvius enters his mind and sees that he has no ideas other than what I've dubbed the DDC. And I want to get your thoughts on the double-decker couch. Are you of the same opinion as me, where it's completely fucking awesome, or?
Okay, I got to break down my train of thought here, because at first, when it was presented, I was like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is so smart. Why isn't this thing exist yet? But there's some very critical flaws pointed out in this couch that I did not consider until half an hour later when they're brought up. The dangling legs. How did I... It didn't even occur to me.
You're going to be just looking through someone's legs.
That's really... I would have bought this, put it in my living room, sat there, and then been like, oh, fuck, Buddy's legs are in my face. It would not have occurred to me until I tried it out.
I think that what makes up for that is that the cushions are also coolers.
But that's also isn't your cushion going to be cold?
No.
And then every time you want a beer, you have to get up and lift your cushion up. I don't know. There's some flaws for sure.
You're poking some holes in the DDC, but
it's a good working concept.
Yeah. Ultimately, the crew uses the DDC to survive this sort of explosion, and they hide in the built-in coolers to evade Bad Cop. This is where we kind of learned that Bad Cop has rounded up a whole bunch of the master builders, and he's been taking them to Lord Business, who uses them to create the instructions to build his world, which I thought was as a layer of world building, kind of interesting. That's kind of fucked up that you're imprisoning all these people, but it's painting the whole evil villain thing, right?
It's also a really good plan.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We've had some bad plans on this show. This isn't one of them.
It's not a bad plan. The idea of using the Craggle to super glue the world with the taco that has a silent S at the end of it on Taco Tuesday. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Such a great scheme. After getting rescued by Metalbeard, the crew starts to sort of rethink things, and basically they land on that Emmett's ideas are so mundane and so dumb that they are what's going to fool Lord Business and let them infiltrate his mighty tower to ultimately put the piece of resistance on the Craggle. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on just just blending in as the plan that the master builders have never thought of before?
I love that because I'm a big hide in plain sight kind of guy. That's my first instinct. So yeah, as long as you look like you know what you're doing and you're confident doing it, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's perfect because it's really funny the way Emmett puts it. He's like, yeah, they'd be expecting some crazy spaceship to show up. They're not expecting their own spaceship to show up, right? Well, they are expecting it, but they're not.
This is where we're going to insert the Family Guy clip. You see, you guys are stupid. They're going to be looking for soldiers.
Yeah, 100%. There's an interesting thing too that they're doing with this, where they're telling you the plan and enacting the plan at the same time. It's sort of happening part and parcel. there's a moment that happens before where the Star Wars guys show up. What did you think of this? Where it's basically Lando, Han, Chewie, and 3PO show up in the Falcon, and they're just looking to party. You know, they're looking for somewhere to go to party.
It's such a good bit. I again, like, I know that they're going to abuse all of this IP. I don't know why I didn't expect Star Wars to show up, but it's so good. Is it Lando Calrissian that just like absolutely goes off?
Yeah, he's just like having a great time. He's been drinking basically, and it's really funny because Batman goes like, "Hey, do you have room for one dude?" And like he acts like he's gonna leave the crew to go party with these guys, and then when he comes back, he's got the hyperdrive thing that they need to power the ship. And it was his plan all along.
I bought into it, man. I thought Batman was gone.
I thought he was out too. I was like, yeah, this guy's gone. He's going to go party with Lando and the crew. In this whole sequence of like this sneaking into the building, you know, infiltrating Lord Business's lair, are there any interesting bits that you liked? Any funny moments?
Bruce Wayne walking in is so funny. The whole like, who's Bruce Wayne? Like, again, like totally got me. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, the way he's so earnest. Wait, who's Bruce Wayne? Who's that?
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Also, shout out to what's it, Unikitty?
Yeah, Unikitty, that voiced by Alison Brie.
Such a different, I guess like a different character than what you're expecting, right? Because you know they're all like Lego people, and then you have this like strange cat. Is it?
Yeah, I think it's part of some kind of Lego set. I can't remember which one. There's a certain kind of Lego that is.
Yeah, so like I don't know, fun inclusion, but then also like I think there's a part where Alison Brie, you said, she's just like business numbers. Like
it's really great because Batman shows up with Emmett and Wildstyle in the vents, and Emmett's like, "Well, where's Unikitty?" He's like, "I left the cat stall," and Unikitty's just going, "Business, numbers." And then she's like, "Is this working?" And the robot's like, "Yes." You get there's a great moment too when they first show up to like I guess it's like the space queue that they're driving their spaceship through. And you gotta like go through the checkpoint. And the guys go, "Oh, what are you here for?" And he's like, Batman says, "Here to see your butt." Then knocks him out with a batarang.
A batarang.
It's so good, man. There's another great moment too. Batman like really steals the show in the later half of the movie for me.
Yeah.
Benny can't disable the shield protecting the Craggle. So Bat's like, "It's okay, we'll just wing it." That's a Bat pun.
We haven't even talked about Benny, man. Like this character too. Solid character. Like
Charlie Day.
Maybe not MVC, but like a close second for me. Like every moment, just the manicness of Charlie Day is so fitting for this.
Spaceship. Want to build a spaceship? And I love it. The only thing you can do is build a spaceship. It's just it's his only goal in life. I also love that the detail of Benny too that is really great is on his space helmet. The little strap is broken. It's the chin strap for his helmet is just broken. It's just dangling there the whole time. It's like that happened on Lego helmets all the time.
Oh really? I did not pick up on that.
It's a fun little like if you know or have been playing with Lego, like that's something that happens to them over time, right?
Nice.
Unfortunately, the plan comes completely unraveled as it comes time for Emmett and Wildstyle to pose as robots. They basically immediately get captured. LB brings them all to his main lair area and straight up lops off Vitruvius's head with a thrown penny, which
crazy.
Again was very violent. We get another great real world item reference here, where when Lord Business calls for the sword of exact zero, which he uses to remove the piece of resistance from Emmett's back. He tosses the piece of resistance out the window into the black hole thing and locks everyone away and is basically about to electrocute them all. He's got them all rigged up to a D battery.
Again, super twisted, but
very twisted.
I appreciate
stuff.
The creativity.
Yeah. Before we head on, let's take a quick break, and then we're going to wrap things up with the conclusion, our closing thoughts, funniest scenes, and MVC.
Hey, TFME listeners. You can find us every Wednesday on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If you're enjoying the episode, don't forget to hit subscribe and drop us 5 stars. Instagram and Letterboxd links are in the episode's description.
Okay, we're back, and we're heading squarely into the conclusion of the movie. Everyone is caught. Lord Business is about to craggle the world on Taco Tuesday when Vitruvius's ghost returns to Emmett and basically tells him the prophet was all something he just made up. And then again, he hammers home the theme once more. only you can decide what makes you special.
I need you to pause for a sec, because I need to know if I'm misremembering this. Is the ghost on a string?
Yeah, it is.
That's so fucking brilliant.
Ultimately, what happens here, Emmett breaks free from the electrocution device, and he jumps out the window after the piece. And now we need to address what happens next. Basically, we end up in the real world. How are you feeling about this reveal where we sort of pull back from the Lego universe and are shown that, yes, all these events are just happening in this kid's imagination as he plays with his dad's Lego sets? What were you feeling here?
Well, chaps, to no surprise, I did not see this coming.
Come on. Come on, man.
No idea. I had no idea this was coming. I am absolutely a sucker for any kind of father-son bonding moment. So I love this. I thought it was very heartwarming. And I think it absolutely stuck the landing. Like, this is the conclusion that you need.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, I love that it turns out, it's this kid, he's playing with his dad's Lego sets, and his dad doesn't like that. He's like kind of mucking up all his creations. And then he's plans that he's like, I'm going to glue them all together so the kid can't, mess them up. And I agree. The whole twist sort of makes a whole lot of sense. And like, when you go back, all the signs are there that this is taking place in an imagination. Like, you have all the relics, the Band-Aid, the whiteout.
Yep.
But Vitruvius's staff, I don't know if you noticed this, it's a half-eaten sucker for most of the movie.
No, I didn't notice that.
Like, there's like all these little things, like the sort of exact zero. It's also childlike in humor, and I agree. Like the whole father-son moment, it's a very touching way to end the movie. Where the kid basically reminds the dad of how to be a child again, like how to enjoy play.
Yeah, it's so good.
It really is the ending that, like you said, that we really needed. It all sort of wraps up with us cutting between the two worlds. Like you have the stage where Wildstyle and crew are in the Lego world, rallying the citizens with that like rousing speech to build whatever they want to fight back. In the real world, the kid is sort of explaining that same exact scenario to his dad. Are there any funny moments in this conclusion that were working for you? I have a couple that I can touch on, but I'm just going to get a sense from you. What was this conclusion like? Yeah,
before we jump into the funny, I need to know if you were also like taken aback by how young Will Ferrell looks in this.
Yes, I was shocked. I was very shocked.
It was very, I mean, I guess he's young in Zoolander too, but he's dressed as Mugatu. So like,
right, so you don't really see it. Yeah.
But in this one, I was, wow, man, I was very taken aback by that.
I totally agree. It kind of shook me.
The humor, there's a lot of funny going on here. Just, I wish we got a little more of him interacting with Emmett's like Lego character, kind of like wiggling around on the desk, because I thought there was a lot of like opportunity for more funny to happen there, but at the same time I'm also happy that we didn't have him like attack Will Ferrell, because I don't think that would be the right way to go either.
I hear what you're saying, yeah, because it's like you can do something like to this whole, like, this is where the movie's like you gotta just like go with it a little bit, where like
it's still grounded, right?
Exactly. So like and honestly, the way that Emmett is wobbling on the desk is super funny in itself. Like the way he's just kind of like spinning like a top or like rattling. The way they did it is perfect.
It's subtle, but it's subtle. It's funny, and it's still grounded for what it is, right?
Yes. Yeah. There's some great moments when you first land in the real world, and the kid's dad comes downstairs, Will Ferrell, and he goes, Why is the dragon on top of the luxury condo development?
Oh, you just accidentally meticulously removed the roof of the building?
You expertly removed it. What's he say to it? He's like, it's not a toy. It's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
And him saying the ages are just a suggestion. That's good too.
His kid's like, it says ages 8 to 12. That's just a suggestion.
They have to put that there.
So good, man. Another great moment back in the Lego world when Wildstyle is giving her speech to rouse everybody. I don't know if you caught this one. There's a really quick cut because they're kind of going between the different worlds, right? She's on the Jumbotron in the city. And then in the Wild West, she's on like a phonogram. And then in the medieval times, it's just some guy reading off a scroll.
I thought this was really clever. I did catch that.
Oh, that's so good, man. In the end, the boy sends Emmett back to the Lego world via his little portal that he made out of a paper towel roll, which again, super imaginative. I love that. That's like our way back for Emmett to rejoin his friends. He joins the fight against LB. Ultimately, we see that real world change of heart in the dad. Then you see the same thing mimicked in Lord Business. And basically everyone is saved. Everyone gets along at the end. They have what they need to like undo all the gluing. And we end on like a really great moment where the dad's like, oh, now we got to let your sister play too. And the kid's like, no, like that's a bad idea. And that's when the Duplo blocks, which are like the ages 0 to 3 blocks, they show up and they're like, we're going to eat you all. Like,
yeah, it's a perfect ending, man. Like really, they nailed the landing here.
Yeah, totally agree. So closing thoughts. What are your final thoughts on this movie? Did you enjoy it? Were the gags working for you? What are you thinking? Hit me.
I had a ton of fun, dude. Like this was a really good pick. I am sad I didn't get to see it in theaters because I think I would have had a blast, 12 years ago. I would have had just as much fun then as I did now.
Nice.
I mean, as a kid, I think I would have loved the shit out of this movie.
Dude, I agree.
I wasn't even a big Lego kid, but like, how could you not have fun with it, right? And like I said, the era of like the 20 teens or whatever, right, where everything is random, like
it's so random.
RPS is just like so strong, so off the charts, and it doesn't even matter because it's still working today for me. I'm having a good time.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. It's funny you say like you'd probably enjoy it as a kid. Like I totally agree because I think back to like movies like Small Soldiers, and then like that's like or even like Toy Story. Like it's very Toy Story-esque as well, right? So it's like this movie just fits that energy so well. For me, you kind of said it. Like it really is a kid's movie, but there's so much more to love about it at the same time. Like it's got jokes for adults, it's got jokes for everyone, and the world that they've built. It's just like I think I could work this into my rewatch, rotation, just to check out all the little scenes.
It's also refreshing to just have something so wholesome too, like not everything has to be like listen, I love fart humor, like I love, raunchy comedies, but like sometimes you just need a palate cleanse, and this is exactly 100%, what that is.
Man. Yeah, I agree. This is like a little reset, All right, let's do our funniest scenes. What did you have?
Anything with the double-decker couch absolutely got me. Like such a good running gag. I have to imagine that's like your number one too.
I like the double-decker, but my number one is anytime a Lego character says the name of a real-life object. So the orb of Titulus, or the sword of Exact Zero, the Q-Teep, like all of those were just, I'm like, they're such low-hanging fruit, but I'm here for that.
I could have done one or two more where are my pants gags.
It was good stuff.
The spaceship guy, man. What's his name? Benny. So funny.
Benny's really great.
And he finally gets to build the spaceship, and he's just so excited to do it. Like I'm excited for him to build it, and it didn't disappoint either. He's flying through like, they're whipping through cliffs and stuff. Like it's like the best spaceship ever built.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the 1980 something spaceship. One for me that I really love. And this is towards the end of the movie when Lord Business's like top of his tower brick comes up and they go like shooting over to the rest of the worlds or whatever. The sound effect that the ship makes is it goes like it's just a guy doing that with his voice, and it kills me, and I don't know why. Just every time I hear that, it gets me. I had one last funny scene, and it was Will Ferrell as the real life dad. Just his delivery on the why is the dragon on top of the luxury condo development, like it's so great. But yes, moving on to MVC, to me this is a battle of the wills. Like it's either Arnett or Ferrell.
Yeah,
and it's like who had the best lines, like which one do you give it to? Like
this is definitely a case where like your main character is so average and plain that like it's everything that happens to him or everything around him being so unique and different,
right,
that makes the film funny, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And it's, I mean, we didn't even talk about Elizabeth Banks' character, Wildstyle, aka Lucy. Like, of course, she's this like badass, like rebellious, woman, right? Because he's so plain and average. Like, of course, he's like kind of tempted by like the dangerous aspect of it all, It's also well thought out.
Yeah, there's one funny scene with her where she's like explaining something to him, and he's like just captivated by her, and eventually it just he's just like, what's she say? I forget what it is. Like, blah 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 blah, background story, blah 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 blah. That's all he ends up hearing. Because I think though, like, who would you give it to between Will Ferrell or Will Arnett?
Oof, that's tough. I mean, Will Ferrell's also like, he's still in his prime here, right? 2014. I do think I lean Will Ferrell, like Lord Business. That he's got
That's
more
fair.
to work with too. You know,
If Batman was like, I mean, this is so stupid to say because he has his own Lego movie. I was gonna say, like, if he's the main character, I'd probably be more inclined to say Will Arnett. But like, even so, like, I just think about like what we just chatted about. Like, he really owns the last half of the movie. Like, Batman's so fucking funny in it. Like, I think I got to give it to Arnett.
See, I steer the other way in that I think he's funnier because he's the side character, right? Like, he doesn't have to deal with, progressing the plot as much as Chris Pratt or Emmett does, right? So now I'm quite curious. Like, I'm gonna have to watch Lego Batman just to see what the deal is, like what the story is. Like, is he just as funny because it's centered around him? Like, he doesn't have that opportunity.
It's the same kind of humor from what I remember. Like, it's the same style of Batman, and like the Lego humor is there.
Well, I'm curious. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna watch it.